Well, thank you, Mr. Chairman, and I want to say a big thanks to the Chair and Ranking Member for all of their months of hard work on putting this cybersecurity bill together, and it is a bipartisan Intelligence Committee bill. You know, we all know the private sector is a very diverse world that includes reputable companies, but also gray market suppliers and counterfeiters and state-owned enterprises and other entities that often act against the national security interests of the United States as well as other private companies. The information technology sector in particular includes companies that are associated with some foreign governments and militaries and intelligence services of nations that attack the United States in cyberspace daily. State and local entities, along with the private sector, don't have the resources or the capabilities or the information necessary to address these cybersecurity threats. This bill creates a necessary mechanism for the federal government to share its informational resources in cybersecurity threat analysis with the private sector and with state and local entities. The purpose of the bill is to transmit important cybersecurity information from the federal government to the private sector, not vice versa. The bill would empower the private sector to begin taking necessary steps to protect itself from cyber attacks, some they don't have any clue are happening. Ultimately, though, it's going to be important for Congress and the federal government to continue the debate on cybersecurity to determine how to best confront the changing threats, because this world is changing daily, and the federal government can't leave those responsibilities solely to the private sector. Especially, like the chairman already mentioned, countries like China are developing continuously cyber warfare capabilities, and the cyber attacks that they commit against the Western companies and infrastructures and government entities we all know about. So I urge my colleagues to vote yes on this important piece of legislation, an important step in trying to protect the private sector in this country, and I yield back.